Welcome to Maribyrnong College. We are delighted that you have joined our college community. Orientation Day is for you to find out as much as possible about your new school, but unfortunately we are unable to have you here for Orientation Day this year, so we have made this fantastic movie for you to watch, as well as this activity and advice booklet. Please be rest assured that on the first 2 days of school next year, we will do our in-house Orientation Day. I understand that you are probably feeling really nervous, and that's okay and very normal. But hopefully the advice we give you here will make you feel a little less scared and may even get you excited for what is ahead next year. As each of you have access to the movie link, feel free to stop and start and replay the movie at any time. So sit back, relax and enjoy a day in the life of a Maribyrnong student.
Hi guys, it's 6 a.m. on Monday morning, and this morning I had to get up around 5:30 to get ready for my high performance tech training, which will start around 6:30. Where we get there, we have like a 15-minute warm-up, and then once we finish our warm-up, we train for an hour and a half. Tech training starts at 6:30 to 8:15. After this, I go get changed, have breakfast, stretch, and then I get ready for period 1, which starts at 9 a.m.
Hi, my name is Arden, and for me school starts at 9 a.m. I like to get to school around 8:30, and then I go to my locker and get my books ready for 9 a.m. period 1. All students will be issued with a locker and a lock on the first day of school next year. I recommend practicing your lock when you get it next year, and remember to keep your code to yourself. Don't worry if you forget your code, because all the teachers in the junior office have master keys, and they can also remind you of what your code is. If you bring a mobile phone to school, it needs to be placed in your locker before the first bell and cannot be used until 3 p.m. Here is the junior coordinator's office. Some of the staff include the assistant principal, Miss Moore.
Hello.
The Year 7's program manager, Miss Smythe.
Hi, welcome next year.
And your Year 7 coordinators will be Mr. Hale.
How are you? Pleased to see you for next year.
Miss Britton, and Miss O'Connor.
We also have Jen, who can assist you if you've forgotten some form of uniform, to get a late pass or early leavers pass, or even if you need to speak to one of the coordinators, then come on in.
Hi, welcome to Maribyrnong.
The Wellbeing team is situated in A block, right next to the Junior Coordinator's office. Meet Miss Leah White, Miss Jane Grant, Miss Lee Arnott. They're all available to help you when you need it.
The main office is situated in M building. Right behind the main office is the first aid room. A nurse is on duty every day.
Maribyrnong College has a summer and winter uniform, although each can be worn at any time throughout the year. We have a blazer, jumper, shorts, dress, skirt, long and short sleeve shirts, black lace-up shoes and white school socks. There is also sport uniform to be worn during PE classes and all day on the day students have sport. High Performance Preparation Program students wear their HPP uniform during HPP classes only, and we shall let you know depending on your timetable when you need to change. The uniform shop will have extended opening hours over the new year. It is located in A building close to the junior office, and here are their opening days and times.
All Year 7 students study a range of core and elective subjects. The core subjects are English or English as a second language, mathematics, health and physical education, humanities, science, Italian or high performance preparation program.
Some of our elective subjects include art, drama, systems, food technology and information technology. Now would be a good time to introduce our core subjects. Let's start with science and say hi to two of our science teachers, Mr. Hale and Mr. Sam.
Hi, welcome to science. This is Mr. Hale.
And this is Mr. Sam. He's head of science, and I'm one of the many science teachers here. Now today we're going to go through basic lab safety and some interesting things we can do with flames safely. First of all, what's the most important thing, Mr. Sam?
I think we need to protect ourselves first.
Good point.
So let's start with our safety for the eyes.
Safety glasses or safety goggles, yep. Even if you wear glasses, you still need these.
What do you reckon? Do you think I'm protected? Why not? It's right there. It's protected.
Across here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How about this?
Sounds better, but no, I think it needs to be across your eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about this?
That works. It works for me.
Okay,
Does that work for you?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think this looks good. Yeah.
All right. Now, lab coats?
Definitely, we have to protect ourselves with a lab coat. Let's put them on.
Every lab here has a whole set of class lab coats, so you don't have to bring your own. We have a set in every classroom ready for you. And the first thing about a lab coat is make sure you do it up. It's no good having it open. It's got to be done up.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! All right, one of the basic equipments in a lab, of course, is a Bunsen burner, which is what this is. Now this runs from the gas. As you can see, it connects to the gas tap, and the gas tap has an on and off position. There's also a safety system here too, so when the gas is not being used, it's actually switched off out the front. And if there's an accident, there's also a safety switch that we can kill it instantaneously. As you can see at the moment, you can see the flame. It's a nice yellow flame. That's a cold flame. It's also called the safety flame. And this is what you have when you're not using the Bunsen burner. When you actually want it, you want it to cook nice and hot. So there's a collar at the bottom here, which you turn around, lets more oxygen in to burn. Now, you may not be able to see it, but there's a little blue peak about here where my finger is. That's the hottest point of the flame, as Mr. Sam will show. See? So that's 800 to 1,000 degrees Celsius. Very, very hot, which is why whenever you're not using it, you either switch it off completely or you turn it to the safety flame. Question is, how do you light up a Bunsen burner? Do you want to show them?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's turn this off first.
Cool.
So, before we do any lighting of Bunsen burner, we got to make sure we have all the right equipment. So the very first thing you need to get, and teacher would tell you where it is a heat-proof mat. We don't want to burn the table, so let's place it down in front. Next thing we do, before we even connect the Bunsen burner, we need to check the hose, see if there's any leaks or little holes in it. What do you think, Mr. Hale?
That looks in pretty good condition. I think this has been recently been upgraded, changed.
Yeah, so
Good.
pretty good.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Hale, do you want to connect our little hose to the
Sure.
gas tap?
Now these are the taps, there's two. Now I'm going to turn this on, you'll hear the gas. Okay?
So next we're going to light the Bunsen burner. However, before we even strike the match, we need to make sure that the collar over here is closed. Now notice this is open. We have to turn this thing so it's closed. Okay? Alright, so let's take a match. We'll light it away from your body.
You ready, Mr. Sam?
Yeah, I'm ready. And
Here we
we'll
go.
turn on the
Gas
tap.
is on.
Woohoo! And there we have it, lighting a Bunsen burner, a few easy steps.
And that's the safety flame. That's how the flame should always be lit. Because if you don't, it'll disappear and it'll be very, very dangerous. All right. So, what's something we can do interesting with?
Ooh, I think we have a few chemicals here to kind of brighten up people's day.
Hey, what do you mean?
Well, different chemicals have different properties, and one of the ways we find out about those properties is by looking at the color of it when we burn the chemical.
Oh.
Ooh, so this is going to be fun. Let me turn off the light so you can see it much more clearly. So what do we have here, Mr. Hale?
I'm just having a look now. So we have sodium chloride. That's salt, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So salt is a chemical.
Calcium chloride, like sodium chloride, but slightly different.
different salt.
Potassium.
Ooh, another salt.
That's the same as that one before. Lithium.
Lithium. I like that color.
Is that a good one? Is it? These
Yes.
must be duplicates.
Yes.
Goes back. All right.
So why don't you do it, Mr. Hale?
Okay.
Let's spray some chemicals into the flame.
Now, can I ask you to come around beside me? Because you'd never, ever spray something towards somebody else, should you?
Yes, that is correct. Good point.
All right, so I'll turn it to the blue flame. And rolling. Right, now this is lithium. Now, lithium is a chemical. Look what happens when I heat it up.
Ooh, my favorite.
That is a good colour.
Let's try potassium.
Potassium. Okay. Same again. Oh, blew it out!
Oh no,
Quick,
what do we do?
Quick, turn off the gas, turn off the gas. Turn off the gas.
Okay.
Good save, good save.
Good. All right, now let's relight the Bunsen burner. Remember, we gotta close the collar.
There we go.
We'll light the match again. Away from my body.
Ready, Mr. Sam?
Yeah, ready. Safety flame and the hot flame.
It's like a mauve colour, isn't it? Like,
Yes, a little.
I've seen these somewhere before. Usually in the sky.
Yes. What do you think, kids? Where would you see this in the sky?
Oh, that's a nice yellow.
Ooh.
There we go.
Do you remember where, Mr. Hale?
New Year's Eve.
That's right.
Fireworks.
Fireworks.
Oh, got to turn this off.
Oh,
We're not
yes.
using it now. There we go. Safety flame.
So, kids, if you remember, New Year's Eve with your fireworks, they're actually chemicals being burnt to the sky. We just blow them up and we see these nice, beautiful colors.
Ah, so that's how we get the colours, is by burning different chemicals.
Yes, definitely.
Wonderful. Thank you for joining us. We're looking forward to seeing you at Maribyrnong College in 2021. We'll have to have a fantastic year. Won't we, Mr. Sam?
We will.
Thank
I'm
you.
Mr. Sack. This is
Mr. Hale.
Goodbye.
Take care.
Here is a typical Year 7 classroom. Mr. Gibbs is conducting a math lesson on fractions. And yes, the students did get to eat the chocolate. What a great way to learn fractions.
All students love it when their practical subjects are on the timetable. Here is a look at the following subjects. Art. Systems. Food studies. HPP. Drama. And music, which you will start in Year 8. The Year 7 precinct is for Year 7 students only. Most students play downball, play on their iPads or laptops, chat with friends, and eat during recess and lunchtimes. The canteen is also a great place to meet friends, buy snacks and food for breakfast, recess, and lunch.
Downloading Compass to your device can be done in 2 ways. Search up Compass in your internet browser. Press the link. Type in Maribyrnong College. Let's go. Sign in page. You need to put in your username and password. This will be supplied shortly by the school, and then you create your own password. This is the home page. Press period 1. Humanities as an example. Press learning task. This shows you what you are doing for the day. download handouts. Then you are ready to start your work. Signing into Oxford to get your textbooks. Sign in with your school email, which will be sent out to you on the 14th of December. Enter your password. This will bring you up to the home page. Press on whatever textbook you need. Open or download textbook onto your device.
This is the home screen on the iPad. And this is the typical timetable. As you can see, there are 6 periods in the day, all divided up into 47 minutes. First is period 1 and 2, then we have recess. Then MPL is where you bring in a novel and read for 18 minutes. We then have period 3 and 4, and then lunch. And to finish off the day, we have period 5 and 6. This is typically how Compass is used every day. Red indicates a different teacher or classroom than your usual one, and blue means everything is normal. Period 5 Humanities. This is just an example and it's the same for each subject. The class news feed tells you everything you need to know about the upcoming class work and when it is due. Task tab. This tells all students in the class what they need to complete for that lesson. Green is on time, red is overdue, orange and yellow are late but handed in, and grey means there is no due date or you do not need to submit it yet. Choose the task, and when you click on the task, resources for the work will come up, any handouts, information, and submissions and uploading work will also appear. This shows you what you need to submit and what you have already submitted. Don't panic if you are feeling overwhelmed by all this information. On the first week of school, all your teachers will help you navigate Compass and let you know what to do.
Hi, my name is Kofi, and I am in the Sports Academy. My sport is basketball. When everyone else's day is over, there is still tech training on for lots of the sports, including mine. My after-school training goes from 3:30 till 5. Straight after school, I make my way to the gym and get changed and start training. Sometimes I get a lift home or I catch the tram and then the train. This makes for a very long day as I get home around 6 p.m, but it's worth it.
We hope you have enjoyed our virtual presentation. Now it's time to finish up with some Year 7 tips and tricks which will help you get started next year.
School starts at 9 a.m. First bell will ring at 8:50, so don't be late.
Make sure you pack your bag with all your books and have your uniform ready the night before.
Don't forget your lunch and drink bottle.
Use the change rooms to get changed before HPP and PE.
Our last bit of advice is you will make new friends and meet new people.
The teachers are really friendly and camp is amazing. Good luck. See you next year.